guys, welcome back to the Brad Jagger channel, and this is the very first movie Mayhem episode. Now, I did a lot of movie Mayhem. I think it was called Movie Madness before, and I did that, but I'm kind of changing it to Movie Mayhem, and I'm starting over from scratch. There's also going to be Music Mayhem coming soon, and it's going to be a little bit mixed up with full album reviews and single reviews and things like that. It's going to be interesting. But movie Mayhem, the very first movie I'm going to review, is probably my all-time favorite movie series, and that is Back to the Future. The very first Back to the Future movie is going to be my review today. Now, I'm not going to hold up the case because I don't have it. And to be quite honest, I think a lot of people are going towards digital, but some people do like to own some copies of physical media like that. I do not own it. I used to own the trilogy on DVD. I pawned it off like a long time ago. Needed money. Everybody knows how that goes. But I did used to own it, and I would like to own it again on Blu-ray if I happen to come across it cheap for Blu-ray, or maybe get it as a Christmas gift or something. But I want to talk about the original movie. Now, the original movie is classic. It starts it all. And we all know that, I believe in the second one, they kind of jump back and forth from the future in the first movie. So you kind of get to see the first movie again in the second movie. So I do like the second movie better, and the second one is actually my favorite of the franchise, with the third one being my least favorite. But the first one is pretty good. I can say I probably don't watch it a lot now, but if I had the chance to watch it and I'm sitting in maybe somebody's watching it at a family event or something like that, I definitely would watch it. Or if I just don't have anything to do and feel like in the mood of watching it, I will watch it. But Back to the Future, the first one is instant. It's an instant classic. It's nostalgia. It's Michael J. Fox at his best. They go back to the future, or they go back to the past to what is the whole purpose? I'm trying to think, what is the whole entire purpose of the whole movie? They do something to make sure his dad falls in love with his mom, and something happened where they had to go back and change it. Basically, the premise of the story. And, in the midst of it, he does something when they go back and screws it up, and they have to fix it and everything like that. But it's a great movie. I mean, all in all, if I had to give it, I'm kind of going to give movies, I'm not going to give them a grade. I'm going to give them an exciting factor of 1 to 10. And this movie is pretty high. It's probably I would say a 7.5 on an exciting scale. May even go 8 on an exciting scale, because for its time, when this came out, it's pretty exciting. There's some exciting moments where you're like, oh man, I hope he's going to get there in time, or whatever like that. Him trying to rush to get to the clock tower and, hit the lightning and get through and go back to the future. It's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting stuff if you made it back and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I do enjoy it. But this is my first movie review. I like I said, I give it an 8, probably on the scale of 1 to 10 of how great of a movie it is, how exciting it is. I would definitely recommend. If people have never seen the Back to the Future trilogy, definitely check it out. It's worth watching, and the very first one is definitely the start. That if you don't like the first one, you're not going to like any of the other ones, because it is the most average. It is the average movie out of the 3. So if you like the first one, you're definitely going to like the second one. Third one might make you fall asleep, because it did make me fall asleep. It's pretty boring, the third one is. But we'll talk about that when we get there. Hope you enjoyed this movie Mayhem review of Back to the Future. Leave your comments down below what you think of the original Back to the Future movie, and how you think it'll survive over the test of time, because I think it's doing pretty good. It's pretty popular now, today, and it's almost going on like almost 20 years, almost 30 years. We're getting close, and it's pretty stood the test of time. So hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and hope you keep watching. Keep rocking.